Hey, welcome. Maayong gabi, Philippines. Maayong gabi, Canada. Maayong gabi, rest of the world. That is, good evening to everybody, all right? I don't know a lot of Filipino, but I know a few words. Before I go too far, I'd like to say thank you very much, everybody, for the thumbs up. You guys, I'm overwhelmed, really. And everybody subscribing and sharing. I can't believe how many people are sharing my videos. So thank you very much for that. That's what it's all about. It really means a lot to me, and it helps me in standing with YouTube. That's what they want to see, that people are interacting with you, and that's awesome. Okay, now before I go rambling on and on and on, I could do that very easily, and I try not to. And I'll just get to the point here in 5 or 10 minutes or so. Just kidding. Okay. Getting your driver's license in the Philippines. Okay, this topic came up on one of the channels that I'm personally subscribed to, and these guys are awesome. It's one of my favorite channels, but I gotta tell you, you can buy your driver's license in the Philippines. Yes, you can, but it's illegal. Don't do it. Okay? If you do get caught, it's a mark against you. And when you go to leave the country, they check your record and you look at it and they go, holy cow, he's got 55 offenses against him. We don't want him back in the country. you know, I mean, one offense isn't going to equal 55, but it's just an example. So don't do that. I'll touch on that a little bit more here as soon as we get things started. And don't do like I did. Make sure you have a valid driver's license before you get to the Philippines. It never even crossed my mind, really. I spent 3 months getting ready to go to the Philippines and spend a year there. And I did that. And I got there, and when my 90 days was up, I went to get my driver's license, and it was expired. And there's consequences. I'll tell you about that soon. In the meantime, don't forget the thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. It's all free. All right, so let's get things started. Hey, welcome back. Welcome to the other side. When you move to the Philippines, you're a foreigner, you have 90 days to use your driver's license from the country that you came from, all right? The laws have changed now, though. After 90 days, your driver's license will no longer be valid. And they are not going to give you another one. You can't go in and get one right away. You have to wait a year. You have to be in the Philippines for a year now, it turns out. They're trying to crack down on foreigners going over there, getting a driver's license, staying there for a few months, buying vehicles, and then leaving, not selling them, not transferring them over to anybody. They're sitting there taking up space and cluttering up the countryside. Black market people are stripping these vehicles down and using them to make other vehicles, and it's just causing a lot of trouble. So they're trying to fix that somehow. And I don't think this is really the way to do it, because it just impairs our mobility in the Philippines, and it's very difficult. A lot of times you don't need a vehicle in the Philippines. For myself, when I'm there, I'm going to be doing my vlogs, my videos, travel videos, and I'll be traveling around the Philippines. I'll be running my drone, running my cameras, and that's what I'm going to be doing there when I'm in the Philippines. And I need the freedom to go where I want, when I want. I want a bike. I want something I can get around on. So I'm not sure how I'm going to tackle that. What I might do is, after 90 days, go to Thailand, leave the country, come back to the Philippines. When I come into the Philippines, my driver's license should be good for another 90 days. So I'm thinking that might be a loophole. You can buy a driver's license in the Philippines. It's illegal. Don't do it, really. There's always a way around things if you take your time and you think about them, so don't buy your driver's license. Okay. If you're a foreigner going to the Philippines, don't go with an expired driver's license. I did that. Oh my God. I got very, very lucky. When I went, did all the paperwork to get my driver's license, I'm sitting there waiting, and I knew I was way back in the line. Well, they called me, and I thought, wow, they moved me to the front of the line. This is awesome. So I go up there, and they say, sir, I'm sorry, your driver's license is expired. And I went, what? I'd been in such a hurry to get to the Philippines, planning for 3 months to go there to stay for 9 months, that I never even thought about my driver's license, and sure enough, it was expired. So they said, but there's no big deal. They said, we have a class that's starting right now. You can take the class with the rest of the Filipinos that are applying for their driver's license if you get in there right now, if you hurry. And, I said, well, yeah, okay, I'll do that, so I could go in and take the class and write my test and get my driver's license the same day. So now if you fail this class, you have to wait 30 days before you can rewrite your test, okay? And there was a person in there that had failed 3 times already. And this was her 3rd time or her 4th time writing the test. I hope she got through it. She was a really nice girl, and so I get through this test. Now they have over 200 questions that they have for their tests, all right? But what they do is they randomly pick 40 questions, just like they do in Canada. They do the same thing here. They randomly pick questions out of the books that we have that we study with. They do the same thing in the Philippines, okay? There's over 200 questions. They pick 40. You have to have 35 questions right out of the 40 questions, all right? So if you get 6 questions wrong, you fail. So myself, I was lucky. I got 4 questions wrong, and they were all about honking your horn, and I can't remember all the questions. They have rules on honking your horn in the Philippines, which I had no idea. We don't have that in Canada. When you pass an intersection mostly on highway or residential area, you honk your horn, lets them know that you're there, and that's one of the rules. And there were several rules like that. There was about 4 different ones, and I got them all wrong pretty much because they didn't make any sense to me. The instructor I had was very, very informative. He was a very good instructor. I was impressed with his presentation. And at the end of the day, I passed the test. I went out after that, got my picture taken. They gave me a temporary driver's license I used for a while until my plastic license was made up. And I guess now it takes a long time. At the time, I was lucky. I got mine in a couple of days. I went back and it was ready, so I picked it up. Don't plan on getting it the first day. The first thing you need to do, go get your medical, get your photocopy of your passport, the main page, and your point of entry page. Then plan on going in the next day. And if I were you, the office opens at 8 o'clock in the morning. Myself, I went there at 5 in the morning, and I was still the 40th person in line. So it's a good idea to check on the lineup, see what they're like. And if they're really big lineups, go early. It'll save yourself a lot of trouble. Yeah. But all in all, everything in the Philippines moves a lot slower than it does in Canada. I kind of like that though. And when you go to the Philippines, bring one suitcase full of patience, okay? Put all your clothes in the other one, but bring that one suitcase full of patience, because you're going to need a lot of patience in the Philippines. And if you do that, you're going to have a great time. It's the country of my choice to retire in, and I love it there for a lot of reasons. I love the people, I love the islands, I love the beaches. I love the slow pace of life too. It's really nice. And the happy, smiling faces just get you right in the heartstrings. So Hey, you made it. Right on. All right. Well, I hope they change this law about not having a driver's license after 90 days because it's really hard on people. It's going to be very difficult for me and for hundreds of other people who are having trouble with it. And I'm sure they'll change that once they figure it out. In the meantime, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the little gray bell beside the subscription and you'll be notified when my next video comes out. In the meantime, be safe and make it fun always, all right? See you next video. Bye for now.